All right. So again, thank you. And why I did that, why that's important is that because everybody's here for a reason right now. Everybody that stood up told me their name, the school they went to, but most importantly, where they see themselves 10 years from now. And success in life starts with vision. So by the fact that you all have already thought about what you want to do is the first step. So what I'm here to tell you is that vision is one thing, but you have to have the vision with the actions, which will help bring you these goals you spoke of. Now, I know the gentleman in the front, you talked about basically you want to go into baseball, right? And business, I heard lawyers. All that stuff is good. But if you want to go into sports, it's always good to have a backup plan. And so college is a good way for you to be able to give yourself options, okay? So that is what I can say what college can provide for you too, most importantly. It provides you options for what you can do in the future, all right? So, let's see, when I graduated, I went to King College Prep High School. I graduated in 2006, and I got my Bachelor in Physics in 2010. And when I first graduated, I was kind of unsure what I wanted to do. I said, well, maybe I do engineering, maybe I do political science. Okay, so my freshman year, I was kind of unsure about things. I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to go to college. So I knew I was going to go that path. All right, but there's just different trials and tribulations. I did some research and I found that science is best for me. And on top of that, there is very low number of us blacks in science too as well. So that's another big motivation for me as well. So with that being said, I provided myself with the vision that I wanted to do something that was different. Also, I wanted to do something that would impact the community. Also, I wanted to do something that I would be proud of myself too as well. So that's the reason I chose that path, okay? So let me ask you all a question. Everybody here wants to live a very successful life. Everybody wants to be very, very well off, right? Money, right? I heard that. So I heard you guys say major leagues, right? Minor leagues, right? Why? Why do you want to do that?
Baseball players make a lot of money.
Make a lot of money, okay. Okay. All right. So let's say that you do have all that money. Are you going to know how to manage that money? Are you going to know how to invest that money? Are you going to know how to save that money? Yeah, you will?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Or my accountant will.
Your accountant will. Well, how do you know your accountant has the credentials?
I have to look them up and research.
That's good. That's good. Now, for the people in the room that said they wanted to be engineers, why do you want to be an engineer? Yes.
I want to build things, and I want to be like the next Bill Gates, billionaire. Invent something that's going to be useful to everybody in the world.
All right. Or you can start with me. I'm doing research right now. I'm working on my solar energy development. Okay, definitely. All right. So there was another engineer too, I think, in the back, right? Was it somebody who said engineer? You too, right? So what type of engineer? You thought about that?
Technology engineer.
Technology engineer. Okay. What about you?
Aerodynamic engineer.
Okay. Why?
Because I love building things and I love working with the universe and space and Earth type things. So I think that'll relate to me perfectly.
Okay. All right. Good. So the key thing, like I said, I want you to take away from today is that vision, actions, and options. And with the vision that you all gave me already, that you already see where you see yourself 10 years from now. The action will be you going to college, you having the support from your family, you having the self-motivation to drive yourself to finish college. Okay? So, with that being said, before I go into my next piece, I want to ask, does anybody have any questions for me? Any questions? Yes.
Did you play any sports like before you went to college? Like, did you have any goals in sports in your head?
Yeah, I did. Actually, my favorite sport is soccer. It's soccer. So, but my high school didn't have a soccer team until my senior year, and I really started liking track. And then my track team at the school went away too, so I didn't do track. So now I'm doing intramural stuff at UIC, as well as I'm racing on my own. Like tomorrow I'm running this. They got a race downtown, the Shannon Rock Shuffle. It's a 5-mile race. I'm doing that tomorrow. So that's what I do. I run now just for fun. So I race every now and then. So yeah, you got a question?
I was the same question.
Oh yeah. Anything on running, man. So football, soccer, track. I like that. Anything on running. Yeah.
What do you plan on doing after you receive your degree?
Two things. It's a good question. Very good question. Again, we talk about vision, right? So my vision as well as my action is having a solar cell manufacturing plant here in the Midwest. It's starting here in Chicago, as well as do innovation, as well as education too, as well as teaching. I enjoy teaching too as well. I teach for after school program right now in engineering called Projects and Theory. We try to motivate kids, black and brown kids, in science and engineering. We have them do hands-on activities, introduce them to different types of engineering concepts and scientific concepts, basically. Yes.
Yes, at my school, they have project engineering. Do you know Mr. Willis?
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Mr. Willis?
We're gonna have some.
He's in projects and here too.
What school you said you go to?
Catalyst Circle Rock. Like,
Well, I know. Well, I maybe another instructor. I don't teach at your schools. I teach at Perspectives. I teach at Perspectives, and I teach at Dunn out there in the hundreds. So that's where I was at, though. So yes.
What perspective school do you teach at? That's
I-
where I graduated from.
I graduated there. I went to middle school right there on 81st. Yeah.
Yeah, I graduated.
You did last year?
Wow, 3 years ago.
3 years ago? Yeah. I've been teaching there since last spring. I've been teaching there. Yeah, it's a good school. Good school.
Yes.
Okay, so college. What is college? Why college? College is a great time. Does anybody here think that college is going to be hard? You think college is going to be hard? Who said? Raise your hand if you think college is going to be hard.
Kind of answer, like, it's gonna be harder to focus.
Hard to
You
focus?
don't have that one person there to push you to do your work like you do here, in high school or grammar school. You would have to focus on your own. So that would probably make it a little harder.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else think that college is going to be hard? Well, lady right here. Yes, you. Yes, you're right here. Yes. You think college is going to be hard?
Yes.
You think so? Why?
Only because, as he was saying, like, it's not the same environment you have when you're in high school and you have your parents by your side pushing you to get a good grade.
Okay. Anybody else?
Even as much as we want to be independent while we're at home with our parents, it's gonna be hard getting used to independence at college because you don't have that person to keep getting in your ear, getting in your back about getting on a job and stuff like that.
Okay. Yes, sir.
It's also in New York, you live on a bench, you run by yourself without your parents.
Okay.
I think if you have the self-motivation and the vision, and you just stay focused, then it should be easy.
Good. You all had great responses. That's all correct answers. College is what you make it. So if you want to make college hard, it will be hard. But like the gentleman said right here, you have to be self-motivated. You have to be organized. Your mom and daddy are not going to be there to tell you it's time to go to class. Okay? It's time to study. It's on you. And once you pay your money, that's it. So the university's happy. Okay, you gave me the $20,000. I'm fine. So if you fail out, that's on you. So again, you have to be self-motivated. You have to want it. You have to want college. But I want to make that be known is that college is what you make it. So you can still enjoy yourself. You can still play your baseball. You can still go out with your friends, and you can still get A's in class. You can still do it. What it requires is time management and discipline. But with discipline and time management comes desire. You have to want it. That's the biggest thing in life. So just imagine a point in your life where you want something really bad. It could be some clothes, it could be a phone, it could be a car, whatever. So has anybody here ever wanted something really bad that by any cost they kept on going after and they finally got it? Raise your hand if there's been something, right? Everybody has that. What about you? What was something that you wanted really bad and you could find a way to make to get it?
well, the thing I wanted real bad.
Speak up, bro.
I actually wanted to like get on this soccer team.
Okay?
And then I worked, like the first time I tried, I wasn't good. I didn't make it. So then the next time kept working on my skills and things, practicing, constantly.
Right.
Then I got better. And then trials came, and I did real good. I made the team, stop it.
Good. So you raise your hand up.
Yeah. One thing I had to work on, like in grammar school, I had to work on getting my grades up, so I had to study myself harder and harder just to get that goal when I got it. I felt accomplished.
Good. I'll call the gentleman from North Naperville. Tell me a time where you wanted something, you went after it, and you accomplished it.
We're not necessarily getting lynched, but we're getting
The time where I really wanted something was,
and
probably the same thing as like grades. Like I was achieving, like trying to reach honors classes. I know I had to work harder for the classes, but they were not bigger. But I just tried to study and work during the summer.
Right.
That's like really took some.
it's hard to self-motivate you right thing. Nobody can do anything to you, but I still try to.
Exactly. So every person on this planet, everybody in this room, everybody regardless of age, everybody has that drive in us. Everybody has that ability, that motivation to accomplish something. So again, You talk about, I heard you say Bill Gates, right? I heard you Bill Gates, your Michael Jordan, your LeBrons, your anybody that you know that achieved some type of level of success. They had wanted it. They worked at it. They didn't give up. So that's the same type of psyche, mindset you gotta have for college. Anything you do in life is that you are what you make it. If something doesn't happen, it is because you have to take a step back and say, okay, did I really go after it full force? Was I consistent? Did I do all I can do? Did I want to do it? So it's the same concept you have with college. Same idea, same concept. Okay, it's the same concept, and you will have it. It doesn't matter who you are or what circumstance you come from. You can do it. You gotta have the fire in you. Once you let that fire in you, there's no human force on this planet that will stop you. Because you'll make it happen. Okay. Any questions? Any questions about my school or my research? Anytime I was in a situation in college where I feel like giving up. Any questions about that? I can speak about that.
Yeah. Did you feel like giving up?
Of course. Well,
What motivated you?
my major was physics. Okay, so man, so it was very. So I had a lot of studying, a lot of challenging. For me, my biggest challenge was math. When I got to calculus, Calc 1, Calc 2, and Calc 3, I had to retake Calc 1 and Calc 2 and Calc 3. Now, why I retook those classes? Because I did not study the way I needed to. But at the same time, I didn't give up. I didn't change my major. But I wanted it. I said, no, I want to be a physicist. I want to do scientific research, so I'm going to finish this major. And I never gave up. I thought long term. I said, you know what? If you give up, then what? Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be 5, 10 years from now? That's why I asked you. Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years from now? So I had to think long term. Okay. Also, I had to think about the impact that I had on my community. Because every time I came back from spring break or summer break, I tell people like, oh, man, where you been at? I mean, I'm at school. I'm down at Fisk. Oh, for real? Okay, what's your major? Physics. Wow, you doing physics? Okay, wow, you doing some real rocket scientist type stuff. I said, yeah, like I'm proud of you. So when someone tells you they're proud of you, it makes you feel good, man. And you kind of want to uphold that because you shine a light upon somebody else. So that's what held me going. Was number one, I thought long term. Number two, I'm the type of person if I want something, I'll go after it. And three, I thought about my family and my community. I thought about all the people that invested in me and my life to help me get to where I need to be. So that's what helped me keep going, you know. And then also, like I said, you have to think about this. Look around this room. Everybody in here, we kind of take the same color, right? There's not too many that's out there. That was my other motivation too, especially for being a black male too. So I was motivated for numerous reasons. That's why. Yes, sir.